Hey everyone, I'm Allison and you're watching Long Island Thrifter. Today I'm back in Oyster Bay at one of my favorite thrift stores. So let's check it out.
Today I'm back at the Hope for Long Island thrift shop in Oyster Bay, and they just repainted the shop and it's beautiful. It looks fantastic. This is really one of my favorite shops, and last year I gave it a Thrifty Award for Best Thrift Store in Nassau County, and I really do love it. It's great. I check out some of the purses. This looks like an ostrich purse, but I can't tell if it's real or not, so I just kept going. There's a lot of holiday things out, glassware. Glassware is like $1 each, really inexpensive. Here's some Christmas stuff that looks like spode, but it's not spode. But you could find some really nice pieces, like some of those plates were $2 each. Not a bad deal at all. So I continue perusing through and I find these little sherbet glasses, which were $4 each, or I'm not sure, maybe they were a whole set, but I don't believe they were. And then when I looked them up, I found they are Federal Amber Depression Glass. Madrid is the pattern, which I thought was really pretty. Then over here, I saw this vintage milk bottle from Borden's, and it was only $2. I love these kinds of things. This would be a great vase, but I did look them up, and I did see that one sold for $20, which is pretty good. It was a best offer. And then another one sold for $25, but if you notice, it had free delivery. So you figure it was like probably $15 they made. I love this little ornament. It's made in Italy, and it was only $1. I was tempted to buy it, but I really don't have any room for any more stuff. And this was very delicate. So I definitely don't have any room for any breakable stuff, especially. And then over here in this Christmas area, I found this Nativity Set, which I think may have been olive wood. I'm not positive though. It could have been resin for all I know. I didn't pick any of them up. I probably should have, because then when I did look this up, I did find a hand-carved olive wood nativity set that sold for $100. So be on the lookout. Another thing to be on the lookout, this is a really pretty holiday pattern called Hampton Home is the name of the brand. They're made in China. They're $1 each here. Wasn't a complete set. It was like 3 salad plates and 1 bowl or something like that. But again, for $1 each, when I looked them up, they do sell. So keep an eye out for this pattern because it's called Christmas Berries and they seem to be selling pretty well. Down here, I found this serving platter, which I thought was super cool, very 70s. And it's from this company, Electric Cresta. I think the pattern is Electra. And it was only $5 for it. I left it behind. I didn't need it in my inventory, and it's very heavy because it's stoneware. I did find one selling for $24.95, but no sold comps. Then I saw these plates and I thought, oh my God, mid-century, but no, home goods. But they have that colorway, don't they? I love those mint blue colors from the 50s. These glasses were super cool, but there's a specific buyer for those. These were only $1 each. They were definitely mid-century, and they are a specific pattern that when I looked them up, there's about 139 results, for Sakura Sango glasses, and not a lot of sold comps on them. So it takes a specific person who wants these kinds of rocks glasses, and they also don't sell for very much. I thought they would go for higher, but these are the sold comps, and it looks like more the berry and purple colors sell as opposed to the gold colors that I saw in the store. This one was all 3 colors, 3 of them for $15. Then I saw these lamps over here. They were $15 or maybe $15 each. I'm not sure, but these are really unique and interesting. And whether they're $15 each or $15 for the pair, I think it's a really good deal. Lamps are expensive. Then over here, I'm a sucker for cocktail shakers, and I do love them. And this one was in great condition. It was only $4, so I had to pick that up. because it's beautiful and it looks dirty in the store, but when I got it home, I rinsed it off, cleaned it up, and it's got everything you need to know on how to make a martini, a Highland fling, a daiquiri, a Manhattan, a Bronx, and a martini. Did I say martini twice? Next up, let's look at the recent sales I've had. I had this Pokemon BioWorld original baseball cap for a long time, but I did finally sell it for $18.99. I actually have two sets of these Corel Star Wars plates, and this set sold for $36. And again, I got them for $1 each, so not bad. And I still have another set for sale. This has been in my inventory for way too long, but I got it for free at a yard sale in Calistoga, California. So when I sold it for $20, I was pretty happy about that, but it took like 3 years. This is a second of two horse equestrian prints that I had picked up a couple of months ago, and I sold this for about $18. This mid-century teacup and saucer I had in my inventory forever, and I sold it for best offer at $19.99, and I was just happy to get rid of it. This is from my days working at a movie studio, and it's a premiere pass for the world premiere of Rent, the movie in New York City, which happened 20 years ago. It's hard to believe how quickly time flies. And I took best offer $42 off of this, and I was very happy with that. Nordic ware loaf pans really do sell very well for me, and I sold this for $17.99, and it looked like it had never been used. These salt and pepper shakers I received as a gift, and I sold them for $24. They'd never been used. As a separate gift, I also sold this cookie jar. I do have two black cats, but I just didn't need the cookie jar, and I sold it for $49.99. Cookie jars sell very well. This Starbucks mug I picked up for $1 and I sold for $25. There are certain Starbucks mugs that do sell very well. Be on the lookout for this one. I picked this tablecloth up at an estate sale for like $1 or $2, and I sold it to someone on the Isle of Skye in Scotland for $28. So thank you for watching and thank you for purchasing. This is another item I've had for a really long time. I thought it was going to sell quickly and it never did. I think I paid $3 or $4 for it, but I did finally sell it for $45. These Culver Frosted Highball 22 karat gold glasses, I think I spent $1 each for, and I sold them for $20. I don't sell books very often, but I saw this one and it's been in my inventory actually for quite a while. I sold it for $14. This is a Franklin porcelain, either tea or sake cup from 1985. It came as a set of 12. Each cup represented a month, and this is the August one, which was white heron and lotus flower. So there was a bird and a flower on each cup. And I spent $1 on it, and I sold it for $15. This is another item I had in my inventory forever, and I'll never buy a Lissac again. I think I paid about $3 or $4 for it and sold it for $20.
Thanks for watching Long Island Thrifter. If you enjoyed this video, I think you might like this one next. Keep on thrifting.